I grew up in quite a deprived rural area in the northeast of England, and kind of over those years saw quite a lot of things declining around me, so high streets in particular and schools. Sixth forms of local schools closing and leaving lots of people having to travel a really long distance to get to schools in the morning. And I never really made the connection to politics for a couple of years after that, when I was in the cohort of students, the first one, whose A-level results were cancelled during the pandemic. And as a result of that, I became a lot more interested in sort of what's going on politically, and I kind of then got involved myself, ran to be a councillor, did that for a couple of years, and have just been elected as a Member of Parliament.
You graduated from Cambridge University. You're clearly a bright guy. A slightly trickier question then. One of the criticisms of MPs is that they are, many of them don't have real-world experience. You've touched on some of it there, but at 22, can you really offer real-world experience and to bring that to the House of Commons?
Well, I have a lot of experience that older Members of Parliament won't. I've been renting insecure housing in the private sector for quite a while now, and that's an issue facing not just young people, but people all across the age spectrum. And it's something that I intend to do a lot of work on now that I'm in Parliament. So I always get a little bit frustrated when people mention life experience, because no one has yet been able to explain to me why being older makes you better at the job.
Well, you've got more experience, I think that's why.
But what kind of experience?
Well, by definition, over the years, you gain more experiences, don't you?
But what kind of experience, right?
What life experience?
No one's been able to. Well, we're going around in a circle there, aren't we?
Oh, no, good for you, Stu. No, good for you batting back. But, you can talk about all the things you just mentioned of renting, jobs, children's services, looking after old people, elderly relatives, healthcare issues, all the sorts of things that you get over a lifetime. That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, look, as I said before, I've had a lot of experiences that lots of older MPs won't have had. And I've done quite a lot for my age as well. I mean, I've been a councillor for a couple of years and a cabinet member responsible for about £17 million of public money over the last year. I've been a trustee of a university, and I've done a lot of other things that perhaps wouldn't necessarily be typical for someone of my age.